Today on Lake Commandos.
Want to see what they look like, Steve?
He's a legendary outdoor communicator, a soft-spoken, often poetic Minnesota wildlife storyteller. But today, Ron Schara goes commando.
Oh, you got him!
And Steve Panaz will have his hands full.
I love fishing new water. The challenge is always the same. Find fish, trigger strikes.
Ooh, that's a big fish.
But what I really love is beating the other guy.
I got a fish.
This is Lake Commandos.
For some Lake Commandos, it's all about the competition, doing whatever it takes to beat whoever is in the boat with them. For others, going commando means a battle against nature, attacking a new body of water and catching the fish that live there. And still, others go commando simply out of pure love of the outdoors. That's Ron Schara.
That is a fishing-looking lake.
Very, very fishy.
Ron Schara is a legend in the outdoor field, especially in the upper Midwest. He was a columnist with the Minneapolis Star-Tribune for a number of years. As a young kid, passionate about the outdoors, I would race to the papers whenever his column would appear, and lived through Ron, and actually made the decision to pursue this career because of him.
He's one of the best at telling nature's heartwarming stories. But don't let the smiling TV persona fool you. Underneath lies a fierce competitor and a lake commando.
Want to see what they look like, Steve?
Here's today's mission: to locate and catch post-spawn largemouth bass on a small, shallow, and extremely fertile lake. When it comes to bass fisheries, size absolutely does not matter. In fact, many small waters have as much or more character than lakes many times their size. Here are the details on today's commando battleground. It's only 300 acres and has a max depth of just 22 feet, but the majority of the lake is less than 10 feet. And due to heavy development, including a golf course, it is extremely fertile with water clarity less than 2 feet. Habitat and cover is nearly unlimited with thick stands of submerged vegetation including milfoil and curly-leaf pondweed, massive fields of lily pads, shoreline timber, riprap, and countless docks and lifts. The lake is overrun with undersized bluegills, making the snack-sized panfish the predominant prey for largemouth. There is also a variety of minnow species available. The weather could be touch and go, with mostly overcast skies and a chance of showers. Air temps are in the low 70s, water temps in the upper 60s, and nearly no wind. These are the conditions the Lake Commandos are facing, and we're about to find out their plan of attack. But we want to know how you would fish it, so let us know online.
My choice today, starting off anyway, looking at the lake, seeing what's out there as far as habitat, no wind, etc. Knowing that there's big bass out there, my choice is going to be a buzzbait. So I've selected the Veritas rod here. It's a medium heavy action with a Revo reel with like a 6.4 gear ratio. The key to effectively fish a buzzbait is as soon as it hits the water, I start it in motion. That keeps it up. And so it's important to have a reel that picks up that line right away, so that's why I like kind of a medium fast reel, and about 14-pound test mono. I'm old school. Mono still serves a lot of purposes, and so I don't try to reinvent the wheel because there are other choices out there. Here's the deal. If I lose to this guy, I have nothing to lose because he would be expected to win. You know, I'm just another pretty face on television. So if I beat him, that's a feather in my fishing hat.
Come on, Ron. This guy's a legend in the outdoors. He's been fishing all over the place for many, many years. In fact, he's the reason I'm in the outdoor business. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna have any pity on him. I'm going all out to beat this guy. And today, I'm gonna do it with this outfit right here. I'm gonna throw a 3/8 ounce swim jig. I've got it mounted with a 4-inch power grub. I'm gonna start with black blue. I'll go to green pumpkin and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go a little lighter today. I'm gonna throw it on a 7-foot medium heavy Fenwick ATOS rod. I've got it rigged with a brand new, super awesome Revo MGX Extreme. This thing is super sweet. It's got a 7:1 retrieve ratio. For flipping, it's great because it pulls in 28 inches of line with each turn of the handle. I'm gonna throw it on 15-pound, 100% fluorocarbon line. I like the invisibility, but I like the fact that the line sinks more than I like the invisibility. It's a great combination, and this is the one I'm gonna use to beat Ron today.
The Commando rules are simple. Each angler gets control of the boat and will work their pattern for 2 hours. The Commando who puts the most fish in the boat wins. Ron and his topwater buzzbait get the first 2-hour stretch.
Ron's throwing a white one, which is a great choice.
We haven't spooked a fish either with a cast.
No.
That's not a good sign. Well, I think we have to. Hey, there we
Got
go.
one?
Got one.
How deep?
I'm not telling you.
Uh-oh.
Bass number 1. I am ahead
Oh, no.
of the Panaz Guru, okay?
It may not be a trophy, but in a Commando battle, they all count. And Schara is in the lead.
You feeling the pressure, Steve-O?
I am now.
Yeah, I figured.
The question is, can he stay there? Lake Commandos is brought to you by Abu Garcia for life. Trilene, anglers trust Berkeley Trilene. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Spider Wire, nothing gets away. Fish Hound, real-time fishing reports. And by Garmin, the clearest scanning sonar images on the water. Steve Panaz and outdoor TV legend Ron Schara are on the hunt for trophy largemouth bass on a small, fertile lake. And so far, the pickings have been slim.
Yeah, I'm struggling here.
But it takes more than a slow bite to dampen the spirits of a guy like Ron Schara. He's been a fixture in outdoors media for more than 40 years and is regarded by many as America's premier outdoor storyteller. He's a member of both the National Freshwater Fishing Hall of Fame and the Minnesota Fishing Hall of Fame, and has been awarded the coveted Silver Circle Lifetime Achievement Emmy Award.
I don't know. These bass should hit this. All bass like topwater, don't they? Buzzbaits? Maybe not today.
I'm a fan of top waters when conditions are right, and conditions today were ideal with overcast skies and a ton of shallow flats available. As it turned out, the post-spawn fish we were targeting just weren't aggressive enough to hit a top water, and being the angler he is, Ron recognized it immediately.
All right, Steve-O. It's time.
Time to switch?
Time to switch, my friend. I thought this would do it, but obviously it hasn't.
Steve's original plan was to throw a swim jig with a grub tail, but it's obvious the fish aren't chasing a fast-moving bait. So he's gonna slow down and flip the jig and a power bait chigger craw.
There's a fish. Got him. Nice one.
You could be right.
Look at this
That
one.
was a good one.
Oh,
That's a good
baby!
one. Yes, sir. That's a nice one.
You know what I'm noticing more and more? Have you seen these fish with the black spots on them? I'm seeing them in Florida. I've seen them in Texas. Look at,
Interesting.
I'm seeing that more and more. That's a nice bass
It
there.
is.
Now he came out of the tree. Again, that was a leap of faith. I just cast it up there. You know, the option could be to go to a lighter jig. Your jig is a ½ ounce or better.
Right. Yeah,
We can go, let's go lighter, but
I'd like to go lighter.
he wasn't very nice.
No, he should have been happier.
Ron started flipping with a ½ ounce jig. A great choice in most situations, but in the shallow water we started to find fish, it was too heavy and too bulky to get through the heavy cover. So I set him up with a skirted bullet sinker and a Texas rig chigger craw. Skirted weights offer the same action as a jig, but are more streamlined and completely weedless, and extremely deadly on bass holding in heavy cover. I might have to do what you're doing, go lighter. Got him? Yeah. There you go, nice one. Ooh, big fish.
That is a big one.
Ooh, no, you're catching up. grab this for you. Ron, that's a nice fish. Bring him over. That is a stud. Yeah, look at that one, dude. That's a stud for you.
That's a dandy.
Right there, huh?
That's a dandy. I think that's the same fish that missed the first cast there.
I think it was too, and you made him.
I just pitched right back in there and bingo. Took it that time.
Now, if I was on my game, I would have done that. It's the same thing myself.
You would have jumped in on me like that?
Hey, it's a competition,
What
baby.
kind of a friend are you?
That's a stud.
That's a honey.
We went from a swim jig style to a craw, and that craw is falling a little bit slower and getting a little more action in that shallow water.
Yep.
But that's the third quality fish in 2 feet of water or less.
Right. Yeah. Makes it more fun, doesn't it?
And you know what? We've only worked like a third of the lake. Hey, cleaning a boat isn't complicated, but by using the right products, you not only get a better job, it makes it a lot easier as well. The full line of Yabalube external care products outperform other off-the-shelf cleaners. YamaClean Hull Cleaner gets rid of that scum line that forms right here on dirtier waters, and it also keeps your hull nice and clean for top performance. Any areas of plastic or vinyl, I spray down with the vinyl cleaner. As it cleans, it has UV protectors so the colors don't fade. And to take care of your carpet, say with blood spots or other things, YamaClean Carpet Cleaner works really well. Just spray it down on the spots, let it sit for a little bit and let it foam out those stains. Keeps your carpet nice and fresh. And just scrub it out. When it comes to achieving peak performance, maintenance matters.
This segment is brought to you by Yeti Coolers. Yeti, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. On a small, fertile lake with heavy cover, the Commando battle plan is coming together for Steve Panaz and Ron Schara. They've located big bass shallow, and the competition is all tied up.
It's amazing how much of the shoreline you fish, and there's one little
I like that sand bottom.
one little sand area here, and that's where they all are.
Yeah.
Ooh, big fish. Oh, get him up, get him up, get him up.
Get in those bull rushes. Come on in there, baby. Oh. I gotta let him go down in there. Beauty.
Man, you're on fire today.
That's the fish. It's this lure, buddy. Your idea, but I'll take it.
We found the fish today anywhere from a foot to about 3 feet of water. We really had to focus on finding these areas from afar, making good precise casts, and then working that jig all the way out to that inside weed line. Another one? Yep. Ah, man! Get my rod back. Nice.
Why I can't hear you? Steve, you want to see what they look like?
You are asking for it now, dude.
What I'm using here is like 3 elements. It could be a Texas rig with the hook here and this sinker here, bullet sinker. But this little device is right in the middle and holds the skirt. And the 3 together gives me just enough weight to cast easily, but a slow drop. That seems to be the ticket, because we're only fishing like 2 feet of water, 3 feet of water. It's been deadly, and so is the color. Black and purple, black and blue, you can't beat it. Cannot beat it.
Right there, giant bass. There's 2 of them.
Oh, right.
Right here.
Yeah, I see him. I see him. We spooked him already.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's right on it. He doesn't like it, but he's right there. See him?
Yeah.
Go ahead and cast in there. That's a big fish. That's 5-pound bass, or better.
Oh, you got him.
Oh, Ron! That's awesome. Get out of your way here.
Yoo-hoo.
Well, he's not 5, but he's close. Nice job. Here, let me get him for you. Oh.
Come on back here, baby.
Oh, got him.
You.
That, baby.
That's a dandy.
He had today the perfect combination for the water. From that 1 foot to 3 feet, the combination of fluorocarbon line, the sinker, and the skirt was an ideal weight. He was able to hit the shallows with a small splash, not spook the fish, have that action that delivered by the skirt, and the thump and the action of the craw, and that combination really kicked some butt today.
The legend Ron Schara is in the process of putting an old-fashioned whooping on Steve Panaz. But like a true lake commando, Steve isn't about to wave the white flag. Lake Commandos is brought to you by Yeti Coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. Johnson Fishing. Yamaha Marine, reliability starts here. Not too kinky, no kinks ever. Fraybill, trusted gear since 1938. And by Plano, protect your passion. We're in the midst of a big bass commando battle, and Steve Panaz has his hands full with a true legend of the outdoors, Ron Schara.
Oh, you see that?
That's a good one.
Boy, we're getting some big fish. Look at that. Yellow fish.
Yes.
Good job.
Look at that one, man. That's a 4.
Yeah.
Ron and I were able to figure out today that these fish wanted clean bottom. They wanted to be a little bit off ashore. They didn't care about shoreline cover or overhead cover. Those fish were really related to the inside weed line, and they were related to the panfish. Oh, he turned on it. Oh, he turned on it. Eat it. Throw it again. He's right there.
I see him.
There, he's coming to eat you. I'm going to throw you in the water. That's a big fish. No, he's on you. He's got it. He's got you. No! No way! I could not get him to bite. That. We're done. I'm going home. That's a big fish.
It is.
Get him up. Get him up.
That is a big fish. It's the fish of the day.
Giant. Look at that one.
Giant.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know what?
Huh.
You cannot be beat today.
I know.
I'm watching him. He tried to eat my bait twice.
I know. I'm fishing over my head.
Well, folks, plain and simple, I got my butt kicked today. I simply could not reproduce the action of the skirt rig Ron used, and he mopped up fish even after I made multiple casts to them. I can assure you that I now carry a variety of skirt weights and will not be caught without them again. There is a definite upside to losing today's competition with the iconic Ron Schara. It was a definite reminder to carry multiple versions of a bait, so when you run into bites like today that are highly selective, you can give the fish exactly what they want. Today's superstar bait, however, was the incredible Power Bait Chigger Craw with black blue far outperforming any other color. Schara, I concede.
All right.
There is nothing you can't do today.
I know.
There is nothing you can't do.
I know. I couldn't even see that fish.
I don't know. What am I doing wrong today? I don't know.
It was a pleasure to beat you.
It was a pleasure to have you beat me. I don't know.
Here's your chance to go commando and win what works. Log on to our Facebook page and enter our free Win What Works sweepstakes. Every week, we'll pick one lucky winner and send them the same baits we used in that week's Lake Commandos mission. So enter today and go commando.
I've been beat before,
Yeah.
but I've never been thumped.
Really?
This is a thumping. This was a good old-fashioned butt whooping. Open a can of you know what.
Steve,
been a pleasure.
I bet it has.
I'm Captain George Mitchell. This is Coastal Chaos.
My motto, every day is the last day and every fish is the only fish. Do whatever it takes to catch them. We always keep our equipment in top-notch shape, we use the best of the best hooks, and we always use a fluorocarbon leader. Fluorocarbon is a must-have for fishing. There's no doubt in my mind it produces more bites than any other line.
Wow, what a jump!
Fluorocarbon comes in a bunch of different flavors and colors. My favorite by far is Berkeley Prospect. I keep a bunch of different sizes on board, from light to heavy. I like fluorocarbon for a couple of reasons. It virtually disappears underwater. That allows me to use a heavier size, but it's also very abrasion resistant, which allows me to use a lighter size when necessary. Fluorocarbon's versatility makes it applicable in all types of saltwater fishing, from heavy offshore trolling applications to inshore casting for redfish, heck, even deep jigging with braid.
Yep, that's a good one.
You want to make sure you match your fluorocarbon's breaking strength to the target species. When we're out after redfish, we'll use 20 or 30 pound tests. We head offshore for maybe the yellowfin tunas with topwater poppers, it'll be 50 or 60 pound tests. We get to the big boys though, like the billfish, sailfish, swordfish, blue marlin, we're gonna go 150, 2, 3, heck, all the way up to 400 pound test. Fluorocarbon, never leave the dock without it.
Coastal Chaos, tips for serious saltwater anglers.